Arian Foster sits out practice again today, but these nagging issues are nothing compared to the back injury that had the Texan star considering retirement. Foster now tells ESPN that last year's season-ending injury was scary, and a meeting with Earl Campbell left him wondering if continuing the NFL would leave him unable to play with his grandchildren. For one of the new faces in training camp, Foster has gone from hometown idol to mentor in a flash, and that fits perfectly in Tim Cornette's NFL dream.
I used to watch Arian Foster highlights day before games and stuff like that in college, so it's crazy. Like, now he's my teammate and stuff like that.
Tim Cornette and the Texans opened up preseason play Saturday in Arizona. You can watch live right here on ABC 13. I'll be live in our pregame show at 7. A popular barbecue joint facing a cleanup tonight after a big fire moved through the restaurant. A former elementary school teacher pled guilty to creating a fake Facebook page and luring young boys to send him explicit images. Derek Gossett of Humble pled guilty to 2 counts of production of child porn. At the time of the offense, he was a music teacher at Anderson Elementary School in Spring ISD. Texas will soon be home to the world's first private commercial rocket launch facility. SpaceX and the state of Texas first started discussing the project near Brownsville in 2011. Once it's built, the facility will create 300 jobs and is expected to pump $85 million into the local economy. SpaceX still has to approve local agreements and get required permits. Can you imagine waking up to a house with roaches and flies? Well, for Cherry Ham and her neighbors, living in their apartments has become a nightmare.
I can't even open my door because I let 30 flies in every time I open my door.
The residents are complaining about why they have to pay a $5 trash fee, yet the trash is continuing to grow.
And they sit here and charging me almost plus $100 for trash and pickup. That's not right.
Because the apartment complex is a privately owned company, the management is fully responsible for contracting with the trash company. Hours after Channel 13 arrived, finally the city of Houston stepped in and took some action. Inspectors from the city's Department of Neighborhoods as well as solid waste showed up and began to pick up the trash. Although they refused to answer questions, the neighbors are pleased to finally see a change.
I'm very happy about them picking all this mess up. It is very wonderful, and we don't have to smell all this stuff anymore.
This is Carlos Mavins, Channel 13's Eyewitness News. After months of preparation, organizers say that this year's Freedom Over Texas will include never-before-seen features that the whole family will enjoy.
Of course, we have 5 entertainment zones, 4 musical stages, and just really something for everyone.
Eleanor Tinsley Park has expanded its venue, expecting over 50,000 people to celebrate the red, white, and blue.
It's a brand new capital improvement for this for Eleanor Tinsley Park, and so in the past we've had the main stage up on the parkway, and by moving it down here, we're able to be much more fluid on the parkway, and we won't bog down with things on the parkway.
This is the actual main stage where the event will take place, and country singer Jennifer Nettles will be performing on the stage. Although the night is full of entertainment, the main priority for the Houston Fire Department is always safety first.
It's going to be a safe show because we have adequate personnel and fire equipment here to ensure that, and plus we put enough planning into this fireworks show to make sure it's going to be safe.
Freedom Over Texas begins at 4 p.m. and ends around 10 with a live musical concert and special fireworks spectacular. This is Carlos Mavins, Channel 13's Eyewitness News. 713-281-832 and now 346. What a new area code that's coming to Houston. I'm Carlos Mavins, and we have that story coming up next. The 4th largest city in the nation is continuing to grow. Today, the city of Houston has added a 4th area code. The original area code was 713. The second, 281, was added in 1997. At that time, area codes were for certain areas of the city. Well, not anymore.
That's crazy because to keep track of the ones that we have already, it's ridiculous.
The new area code will help business for cell phone stores and create about 8 million new numbers.
When you look for a 281 number or something for a customer, it won't come in. It'll say an error mode or something like that, and then we'll have to go through 832 or 713. So it gives us a brighter range to be able to, get an extra number in there.
Some Houstonians are even thinking about changing to an easier-to-remember phone number.
Thinking about it, might do it. When my upgrade comes around, I'll probably get it.
But other longtime locals may not feel the same way and oppose this change.
I like with 713, stay with that. I have it, my son has it for a long time. My other son and family, they're all happy with 713.
This is Carlos Mavins, ABC 13.